Hello and welcome to our channel Maths Tactics. Today we are going to discuss the process of long division. If you know how to do basic division, it would be easier for you to understand long division. If not, please watch our video first to avoid any confusions. Can you guess how can we do long divisions? Or what is the difference between basic and long division? Okay, let's find out the answer to these questions one by one. So, for the first question, that how are we going to solve the long divisions, the answer is very simple, by breaking it down into smaller steps. And for the second question, in basic division, we divided the number in only one step, and for long division, we might need more than just one. The best thing about long division is, once you have understood how long division works, no matter how big the number is, it won't be a big deal for you to divide it. So, without wasting more time, let us start understanding how to do long divisions and when do we need to use them. So, the key to solve long division is, you need to see if the dividend, the number we are dividing, is a multiple of any number from 1 to 10. Or closer to their multiple. It will be solved using basic division method. But if not, we will be using long division method. And for long division, we will divide one digit from the dividend at a time. In case of multi-digit multiplication, we work from right to left, but for division, we will work from left to right. Are you confused that how are you going to remember so many details? You don't need to worry about it, as I am going to explain it to you in detail. If we have a problem, 452 divided by 2, and you read the table of 2, the dividend is not even closer to any of the multiples of 2, which means this is the case where we need to use long division. Do you remember what we discussed earlier about long divisions? Yes, you are absolutely right. We will work digit by digit starting from left of the dividend. So, our first digit from the dividend is 4 and it is a multiple of 2. 2 times 2 is 4, which means we are supposed to write 2 in the place of quotient, the answer. As there is a lot of space where we write our answers, we need to make sure that it is aligned right above the digit in the dividend, which we are dividing. So, the 2 in the answer needs to be placed exactly above 4 in the dividend, as 4 has been completely divided by 2 and we do not have any remainders. So, we can move over to the next digit in the dividend, which is 5. Our step number 2 starts here. 5 will be brought down along with the remainder, which is 0 in this case. As we know, 5 is not the multiple of 2, but 4 is the multiple of 2 and closest to 5. So, we will again write 2 in the quotient and 4 below 5. After subtracting 4 from 5, we have got 1 as a remainder. In case of basic division, we used to write the remainder along with the quotient. But here in this case, we have another digit left in the dividend. So, we will not write the remainder in the quotient unless all the digits from the dividend have been divided. Here rises a question. What are we supposed to do with the remainders? The answer is, we will leave the remainder where it is and copy down the next digit from the dividend along with it on its right side in such a way that it becomes a 2-digit number. So, according to the process, we will copy down the 2 along with 1 and make it 12. Do you recall the table of 2? Is 12 a multiple of 2? Yes, you are right. It is. When we multiply 2 with 6, it gives us 12. We will write 6 in the quotient and 12 below the dividend. 12 minus 12 leaves nothing. Finally, we have solved the problem and our answer is 226. Let's just recheck it from the calculator too. 452 divided by 2 is equals to 26. Yay! Our answer was right. So, if you look carefully at the solution, you can easily see we have solved the problem in 3 different steps. 1, 2 and 3. In our problem, the dividend had 3 digits and we used 3 steps to solve the problem. But it doesn't happen always. The number of steps are not dependent on the number of digits present in our dividend. Let's use the example to explain what I mean. 24 divided by 4. In this case, 6 times 4 is 24 and there will be no remainder left behind. And it was divided in only one step. Here I would like to add one very important information, which is when we are using digit by digit method and we reach to a digit which is smaller than the divisor, we just write a 0 in the answer line and move forward. To make you understand, let's see the example. As 2 was smaller than the divisor, we could have just written 0 in the answer line and subtracted 0 from it, and we will be left with 2 again. And then we would bring down the next digit right next to it and again it will make it 24. 6 times 4 is 24 and there will be no remainder left behind, as a 0 at the start of the number doesn't have any values. So we did not write it in this case and skipped the subtraction step too. But if this kind of situation happens with any number in the middle, we will write down the 0 in the answer line, but still skip the subtraction step. Let me show you how it works. Let's take a problem 418 divided by 2. So, we know that 2 times 2 is 4 and we have no remainder left. We brought down 1 as 1 is smaller than 2. We just put 0 in the answer and move on to the next digit. And copy it down next to 1. It becomes 18. Is 18 a multiple of 2? Yes, it is. So, 9 times 2 gives us 18. 18 minus 18 gives us 0. So, our question is completely solved. And our answer is 209. Last but not the least, I would like to give you some really important tips. Number 1. Make sure you write down the solution neatly and every number is properly aligned. Else, it will be a mess and you won't be able to understand what you have written. Number 2. Make sure you have learnt all your tables by heart so that it would become easier for you to solve. Number 3. When you start practicing with long divisions, make sure you check your answers with the calculator and retry if you get mistakes. As we are done with the learning procedure, I have some sample questions for you. Try solving them, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. If you find our videos helpful, don't forget to subscribe our channel. See you with our next video. Till then, good luck with your exercises.